I'll continue to answer questions from Carl Shoup's book, Test Your Bible Knowledge, as we move on through the middle of the Book of Psalms. The Book of Psalms is a beautifully written book full of poems and prayers that are highly descriptive and full of encouragement. There are pleas for blessings, forgiveness, and mercy throughout the book, and you can find the plan of salvation in its verses. Many people name it as their favorite book of the Bible. Now, as for the quiz, it contains 10 multiple choice questions, and each one has 4 answer choices. My goal, as always, is to select the correct answer for each one and get a perfect score. Each question comes with a reference from the Bible, and you can use that to read the entire psalm that corresponds to the question. Okay, I'm ready to test my Bible knowledge, and I'll start with question number 571. It's the first part of a quote here, and then I have to provide the end of the quote. The question says, quote, "Deep calleth unto deep," and then the selections are A, "through thy waves and billows," B, "within our souls," C, "at the noise of thy waterspouts," or D, "in the rush of great waters." B seems to be a good end for the quote. Deep calleth unto deep within our souls. The other 3 have to do with water. One of them, A, the first selection, "through thy waves and billows," C, "at the noise of thy waterspouts," or D, "in the rush of great waters." Let's see. I am going to change it and not go with B, "within our souls." I'm going to go for letter number C, "at the noise of thy waterspouts." That seems to make sense. Deep calleth unto deep at the noise of thy waterspouts. So for 571, I'm going to choose letter C. 572, and it's another quote. The first part of the quote is provided. I have to pick the last part. It says, quote, "Awake, why sleepest thou? A, O Lord, B, O Israel, C, O David, or D, O nations." I want to eliminate D, O nations, and B, O Israel, and pick between A, O Lord, and C, O David. Awake, why sleepest thou? I'm going to go with letter A, O Lord. That seems like it would fit with the theme of parts of the book of Psalms where we're asking, or the author is asking for help or comfort. So A seems to be the best answer. 572, I'm going to go with letter A. 573. The 51st Psalm was composed by David, A, when he feigned madness before Abimelech, B, when the Lord delivered him from the hand of Saul, C, when he sang to the Lord concerning Cush a Benjamite, or D, after he had gone in to Bathsheba. This is a good one. I'm definitely going to eliminate letter C, when he sang to the Lord concerning Cush a Benjamite. I really don't remember that happening. It could have, and I'm going to be embarrassed if it's the correct answer, but for right now I'm going to reject that as an answer. So now it's just between A, B, and D. A, when he feigned madness before Abimelech, that could work. B, when the Lord delivered him from the hand of Saul, that could work too. Or D, after he had gone into Bathsheba. This is just going to be a guess here. I'm going to go with D, though, as my answer, after he had gone into Bathsheba, for 573. 574, and it is another quote. It's the beginning of a quote. I have to provide the end. Quote, "The sacrifices of God are A, a burnt offering, B, truth in the inward being, C, a broken spirit, D, to teach transgressors thy ways." Let's see. The sacrifices of God are A, a burnt offering. I'm going to get rid of that one for right now. B, truth in the inward being. I'm not sure about that one. C, a broken spirit. That seems to be the best one so far. Or D, to teach transgressors thy ways. I don't like that one either. I'm going to pick letter C for my answer here. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit. 574, I'm going to go for C. 575. David sang, quote, "Oh, that I had wings like a dove," unquote, that he might A, bring peace, B, be at rest, C, soar upward, or D, make music. A and B are, to me, obviously the best answers here. C, soar upward, that just seems too simple. I hope it's not that one. Or D, make music. I'm fairly certain that's not it at all. I am going to pick letter number B, be at rest, for 575. That seems to be the best answer here. Letter B, be at rest. 576 is the next one, and it's a quote again. Quote, "Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God," unquote, sang David when A, the Philistines seized him in Gath, B, he fled from Saul in the cave, C, Saul sent and they watched the house to kill him, or D, he strove with Aram Naharaim. Here again, I'm going to start to eliminate some of these, and D will be the first one to go. I don't remember that at all. C is a good one. Saul sent and they watched the house to kill him. That seems like a pretty good one. B, he fled from Saul in the cave. I'm going to get rid of that one also. And A, the Philistines seized him in Gath. I'm going to get rid of that one too. So the only one left is letter number C, and that's going to be my answer for this one. 576, I'm going to choose letter C. 577, quote, "Moab," unquote, said David, and then we have to finish this quote, "is my A, washpot, B, helmet, C, citadel, or D, courier." I really want to go for A, and I'll tell you why. It's because, like some of these others, it's the only answer that is different from all the other answer choices. B, helmet, military, C, citadel is also military, or D, courier, it could have a military implication also. But A, washpot, that just sticks out, so I'm going to pick it. 577, I'm going to choose letter A. 578 is the next one. The phrase, and it's a quote, "We went through fire and through water," unquote, is found in Psalms A, 65, B, 66, C, 67, or D, 68. This will be a total guess, and I am going to choose letter D, 68, as my answer. Complete guess here. I have no idea what the right answer is. 578, I'm going to go for letter D. 579, and it's another one where I'm given part of a quote, and I have to tell which psalm the quote is found. It reads, the phrase, quote, "cause his face to shine upon us," unquote, is found in Psalms A, 65, B, 66, C, 67, or D, 68. I picked D, 68 for the last one, so I'm going to not pick it for this one. It'll be between 65, 66, or 67. And I think this time I'll go for B, 66. And again, it's just a complete guess. I have no idea here. 580, it's the last one. The phrase, quote, "his enemies shall lick the dust," unquote, is found in a Psalm for A, Asaph, B, David, C, Solomon, or D, sons of Korah. And I have to say, I wish I was much more familiar with the book of Psalms now, because these are going to be impossible for me to get right unless I make a really good guess here. Let's see. I know that some of the Psalms are for the sons of Korah, I believe, and obviously some of them are for David or written by David. A, Asaph, I'm not too sure, and C, Solomon. Seems like Solomon would be a pretty good guess here. "His enemies shall lick the dust" is found in a Psalm 4. Actually, either B or C would really work here. I want to go for C, Solomon, for 580. And I am curious to find out what the correct answer is here. And that one was our last one, 580. So I will turn to the back of the book where the answers are waiting for me. And the first one was 571, and I wrote down letter C for my answer. This question was it was one of those where it provided the first part of the quote, and then I needed to pick the correct answer for the end of the quote. Deep calleth unto deep. I picked C, at the noise of thy waterspouts, and the correct answer is C. So I've gotten that one right. We'll move on to 572. Same type of question. Awake, why sleepest thou? I picked A, O Lord, and the correct answer is A. So I've gotten 2 right. That's good. 573, the next one, this one, the 53rd Psalm was composed by David. For what reason? I picked D, after he had gone into Bathsheba, and the correct answer is D. Moving on to 574. Again, it's another one where I get the first part of the quote, then I have to pick the ending of the quote. The sacrifices of God are, I picked C, a broken spirit, and the correct answer, it is C, a broken spirit. All right, that's 4 out of 4. Not too bad. 575. David sang, quote, "Oh, that I had wings like a dove," unquote, that he might, I picked B, be at rest, and the correct answer is B, be at rest. Okay, good. That's 5 out of 5. Not too bad. 576 is the next one. Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God, which is the quote, sang David when, I picked C, Saul sent, and they watched the house to kill him, and the correct answer is C. Okay, that's good. That's 6 out of 6. Not too bad at all. 577 is the next one. Moab, said David, is my, I picked A, washpot, and I think I got this one right here. Yes, it is a washpot. Okay, good. 7 out of 7. 578 is the next one. The phrase, quote, we went through the fire and through water, unquote, is found in Psalms 65, 66, 67, or 68, and I picked 68, which is letter D, and the correct answer is letter B, so I've missed that one. And I don't feel very bad about missing that because that would have been very difficult to get that correct. All right, 579, another one of those same type of questions. The phrase, quote, cause his face to shine upon us, unquote, is found in Psalms. I picked B for that one, Psalm 66, and the correct psalm is actually C, Psalm 67, so I've missed 2 of those. 580 is the last one. The phrase, quote, his enemies shall lick the dust, is found in A, Psalm 4, A, Asaph, B, David, C, Solomon, D, sons of Korah. I picked C, Solomon, and the correct answer is C, Solomon. Okay, not too bad at all for those type of questions there. Out of that group, I was able to get 8 correct, and I'm satisfied with that. That's an 80%. Anyways, I'll get another chance to get a perfect score next time. There are at least 3 more quizzes coming from the book of Psalms, and hopefully there won't be any more where I have to guess which psalm a phrase came from, but I'm pretty sure there will be. We'll just have to see what it's like next time.